Hey guys, Joel here, and welcome back to another episode. So today, take a break from these short plays. I've been doing a lot of them lately and everything because, oh my god, there's so much nostalgia playing a lot of these games, from my childhood. Some that I know of, some I never heard of, some I always wanted to play, stuff like that. So it's good. It's fun. I like it. Loving it is really good. But today, not gonna do one. Today, I'm gonna have something I want to talk about. That is, I'm kind of excited, kind of not, and that is with Star Ocean: The Second Story. Second Story R. It's finally getting a. I wouldn't even say a remaster. I say it's more. I mean, yeah, it's like a remaster, but kind of like a remake because a remaster. I know I mentioned this already. Remaster is more of like everything is left the way it is. It's just enhanced with the graphics. But this is different with the graphics because they did it with the 2.5 or that 2D HD whatever crap they did. That they Square Enix have been doing a lot of these retro games and stuff lately. So that's the look of it and everything. So what I'm happy about is they finally gonna be coming out with it. It's about damn time. It's about damn time, and also it's gonna be physical, and also on the PlayStation 4. So I'm happy about that and everything. So I had checked on Amazon yesterday, and I saw that they have it physically for $50. That's not. I mean, that's reasonable. I'd say maybe 40 would have been better, but yeah, it's the ocean. I wouldn't mind the spending price, but I'm kind of like I don't know, kind of iffy still on it because when I look at the screenshots, I don't really like the style of it that much, honestly. I like that they kept all the characters and everything. The characters are still 2D and everything like that. They still kept them the way they looked on the PlayStation One. That same artwork that I love, but now the towns and everything and the like the environment, like the scenery and everything is just like in 3D now and everything like that. It looks kind of cool, but I don't know. It kind of looks weird to have them like still 2D and then I don't know. I don't like how it looks that much, and I don't like how the camera is set, where the camera is much more closer on the character in the towns and everything like that. Never like that, honestly. I like when the camera's a little bit above, where you can see more of the town and everything like that with your character, like how a lot of these old RPGs were back then. It was like that. Now when the camera is like kind of like it's like in front of them, like it's facing in front of them instead of behind them, but it's facing in front of them while they're like running around the town and everything like that. It's like close up. I don't know what you call that camera angle, but I'm not too big on it at all, honestly. It's kind of reminds me of when I had that the demo on Octopath Traveler 2. It's kind of like that in a way. A little bit slightly different, but it's still the same thing. I don't really like it like that. I prefer it to be the way it was. So those two things I'm not really too fond of. The cameras and also the whole like 3D environment thing. I don't know. It doesn't fit. It doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't fit to me. It doesn't look good. I don't know what you guys think. I will still be interested in getting it down the line. I'm not gonna get. I'm not definitely not gonna get in the first day for launch day and everything like that. Another reason why I don't really get games on launch day anymore is because all these games now, these modern games, are always packed with bugs or some other issues with it, and I don't want to deal with that shit. And a lot of these games not really worth worth the money on day one. I'd rather just wait for months, like even close to the end of the year before I pick up these games and stuff when they're really cheap or during the holidays and stuff, with Black Friday and all that stuff coming up. But yeah, so this game is actually gonna be coming out during that time, during the holiday season and everything. I think it's in November, if I'm not mistaken. And but it looks cool and everything. Like I'm happy that they finally giving Star Ocean Second Story some love. Because about damn time. It's a really good game and everything like that. One of my favorite JRPGs from the PS1 era and everything like that. Really good. Music is great. The graphics, everything looks look like the art style. I just love it so much. But I'm not too big on the change. I feel like it should have stayed the same way like how they did with First Departure R. I wish that one also. I wish that one would have gotten a physical release, but it never did. It was only digital, so I was only able to get it digitally, sadly. But it's good. As I like it. I like the art style and everything. It reminds me just like Second Story, and it was a fun game. It's just that it was short. But yeah, it was just a short. It was just a shorter game. That's not, compared to Second Story. That's the only thing I like with First Departure R. But I feel like with this one, Second Story R, they should have just kept it the same way instead of doing that 2D, the HD stuff. I'm not too big on it. At first, I thought I really liked it, but after playing Octopath Traveler 2, I don't really like it honestly anymore. So that's just me. So I can see why these games don't really they're mostly on the Switch and not any on the PlayStation like that. So they can keep that stuff. But I'm not big on it. I don't know what you guys think or whatever like that. What do you know? You guys probably like, oh, this guy's talking about. What are you talking about? It looks great, you know. But you guys know me for you guys that's been subscribed to my channel for a while and everything. You guys know me. I'm more old school and everything like that, and I don't really like change that much, you know. So I like things to be the same way that they always were. They were good, you know. Because a lot of these stuff that they changing now and everything is for the worse instead of for the better, you know. But everyone's different, to each their own, you know. So some people could like it, some people's not gonna like it. I, for one, don't like it. I would have preferred it to be the same way that the PS1 version was and everything like that. So I'm kind of worried what else they changed. If there was anything else they changed, minus that. Did they take out some content? Because a lot of these modern games are doing that shit now, taking out content or something to be more what's it, sensitive and stuff like that. So they're taking out certain things that they say that doesn't reflect, their views anymore and stuff like that to appeal to a certain group of people or community of people and stuff like that. So I'm curious to know what did they take out or what did they add, and everything like that. So that's what I'm worried about the most. So that's another reason why I won't pick it up on day one. I'd rather everyone else play it, and then I'll find out what's the positives, what's the negatives, and then that would determine to me if I'm still going to get the game or not. But in the meantime, I'm actually, since I saw that, I'm still interested in getting the PS1, getting it back on the PS1. So I was looking up some deals, pricey, pretty much the same prices I see for the PS1 version. It's the same price that's going to be for Second Story R and everything. So that comes out in a few months. So yeah, so I was like, damn, I already want to spend $50-$60 on it. I will. I definitely will because it's a good game. Love it, and it's just great. Like I love Star Ocean. Well, the old Star Oceans, but Second Story was always gonna be my favorite. Always gonna be my favorite because oh my god, there's some music in that game, and the artwork, the style, and everything is just so good. The story was really really good. Like oh my god, love the story. Kind of sad as well. Like when you get towards towards almost like the midway. I'll say once you leave what's the planet called? Expel. Yes, once you leave Expel, that part was really crazy and everything when you had to leave the planet with all that stuff that happened and stuff like that. But yeah, but I won't spoil it. For you guys that never played it, and a lot of people probably who cares? It's an old game, but I'm that person. Even for me, like if it's an old game I never played before, I still don't want no spoilers if it's something I'm interested in playing in the future. That's just me. It doesn't matter if it's old or not. Spoilers are spoilers. Spoilers are spoilers. So yeah, and that's that. So yeah, but it's a good game. So I'm definitely interested in getting it back down the line. Um, Man, maybe I don't know. I want to say maybe I might get it in maybe like 2 months time. I would say I probably would get it, and I can do like a review. Definitely can't do a let's play on that. I kind of would because there's just so much I want to talk about that game, and just to be able to play it over, on the channel and everything. That would be great. So maybe I might, maybe I might. I don't know. I don't know because it's still Skies of Arcadia. I still have to finish that, and I have to get back to it. I don't know when, but I have to get back to it and everything like that. But like I said already with in previous videos already, like JRPGs is too much. Like sometimes it could just be like overbearing and everything like that. Doing those type of let's plays on the channel when those games are super long. There's not like horror games and stuff where you can beat in like 2-3 days or even a day. So yeah. But Star Ocean, I would say. I mean, Second Story, I would say it's kind of. I want to say it's shorter than Skies of Arcadia. I want to say that, but I don't know. But if I was to do First Departure R on here, that's actually. I would say that's like one of the. I would say it's one of the perfect JRPGs I can do for the channel because that game is short. I don't really know of any other JRPGs that's really really short, but that one is short, so it's something I can get through quickly and everything on this channel. If I was to do it, maybe I might do it down the line too, and everything like then I can compare the two and everything like that with that one versus Second Story and everything like that and all that and talk about the positives and the negatives and stuff like that between the two and all that. But with what I remember after playing First Departure and beating it, I don't really see no negatives minus it just being short. Like I wish there was more to do, and I think you only stay on one planet. If I'm no, actually no, you go to the second planet. Never mind. I mean, yeah, you go to the second planet. Yeah, and Star Ocean Second Story is you go to two planets as well, 2 planets. But yeah, and that's it. This is all I want to talk about. So let me know what you guys think because like I said, it's okay, but it's like It's this. It's kind of, I don't know. It's not really like it's not really that interesting to me, like the game and everything like that. Like it's cool, like I said, that they be coming out with a, I guess you could say a remake of it at this point. Not really a remaster, but a remake of it. So that's great. Finally showing some love to Second Story, but I don't know. I'm like kind of iffy with it because, like I said, I know how these AAA devs are, especially Square Enix, and I'm not gonna be disappointed if they fuck it up. So. And I'll always say this. I know for a lot of people, a lot of this new generation of gamers, I loved it. I'm always gonna say this, but Final Fantasy VII Remake shouldn't have happened. That's just me. If they want to if they wanted to do something, at least just remaster the original, leave it the way it is, and just, I guess, enhance the graphics, but don't change it up. Then don't make it episodic. And speaking of that, they're all gonna be coming out with like a episode 2 or something like that soon, something like that. I didn't look into it because I don't care about it. It doesn't exist to me. There's only one Final Fantasy VII in my eyes, and that's Final Fantasy 1. I don't want to play the other one. I know I mentioned already that I have it because they did give it away for free for us PlayStation Plus subscribers, but I'm not interested in playing it because I don't want it to ruin what I grew up with, when it comes to Final Fantasy VII. My nostalgia and my memories of it as a child, growing up. I don't want it to be ruined with what they did with it now. So I have no interest in playing it. You guys are probably going to say, yeah, it's good, I should, but I'm not. That's that. So yeah, I'm one of those people and everything. Like I said before, I'm more like, I guess you could say, kind of like a stubborn old school gamer. I don't really like much of these changes and stuff like that because I feel like a lot of these changes is for the worse, and I like things why they can't just leave certain things the way it was and everything like that. That's just me, But like I said, everyone's different. If you guys like the game, that's fine. I'm not mad at you guys at all. Like, I'm not like, oh, why they playing that game? Why they don't play the original? Why they don't boycott the game? I'm not like that. You like the game, you like the game, and that's it. And no problem with that. It's like with Tales of Arise, when I did that big rant on Tales of Arise that still to this day gets a lot of views and got like so many comments and everything on there. A lot of people say they like the game, and that's fine. I didn't say anything bad to them about it. Like, if you like the game, you like the game. That's it. But I hated the game. So yeah, and I think that's it. Anything else I wanted to mention real quick? About Second Story or no, I think that's it. I'm just happy that they're gonna be doing it and it's gonna be a physical version because a lot of these remastered nows or whatever of these old remake, whatever you want to call it, of these older games and stuff like that, retro games, they never have physical versions of it. Never, minus for the Switch, because I know I always say this all the time. I know I mentioned that already when I was upset. Like, why are these freaking games, are these retro games that was originally on PlayStation, back then? Why are they only getting physicals or only exclusive to the Switch? Why? So that's what I was not happy about. So I'm happy that this one is going to be getting a physical release, not only for the Switch. I don't know if it's on the Switch, actually. I don't think it is. Maybe it is. I don't know. I didn't look that up. The only thing I looked at to see if it's a PS4 is there on a label there on the release on all the consoles gonna be released on. That's all I looked at, and I was like, okay, good. And I closed the article. But yeah, so and that was that. That was yesterday. But yeah, so I was hyped when I seen that. But like I said, with the screenshots, what I was seeing, not too big on it. Not too big on it. But yeah, and that's that. So yeah, I don't want to keep repeating that or anything else is for on not first of all, Second Story on and everything like that. But like I said, I am going to be getting back the original for the PS1, and I might play it on the channel in the future. I don't know when. I don't even think that would be this year. But yeah, and that's that. But I still want to do one day. I want to do like a top 5 or top 10 or something like that of my favorite JRPGs and stuff like that. For I'll start with the PlayStation 1. Start my favorite JRPGs on there, and then I can do one for the PS2. And it's gonna be kind of hard to do on the PS4, honestly, because it's not really much that much, like, it's not really that much good. I mean, there's good ones, but it's like I don't know. I don't know. Like, nowadays, I don't really be on my PS4 like that. Like, I play some games on it, but I mostly be on my PS2. Because I should talk about that too. My favorite consoles of all time, but PS2 is my favorite number one PlayStation console, and that's that. Like, nothing else could come close to it. Nothing. I mean, PS4 kind of, but that is just it's like kind of like right kind of behind in a way. But the PS2 is still always gonna be my favorite and everything like that. So one day I should talk about my favorite PlayStation consoles and everything like that. and maybe I can do one as well for the Sega consoles and definitely for my favorite Nintendo consoles. I know I mentioned that already. Switch is not on the list. So yeah, and that's that. Yeah, so that's it. Talked long enough and everything. So no, let me know what you guys think. Like I said before, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. You guys excited for a Second Story R, or you're not, or you're like in the same boat as me. You're not 100% sure, or whatever. Like to use, wait for reviews, or you wait for the price drop. You know, let me know. Let me know what you guys think of it, anything like that. And for you guys have played the original, the PS1, let me know what you think of that as well. If you guys enjoyed it, or what, or if or whatever like that. So yeah, but if you guys have never played it, like for you new generation of gamers, younger generation of gamers, I think you guys should definitely try it out. Try out the original and everything, and don't go with Second Story off you first. That's just my opinion, because like for you guys that for you new generation of gamers that grew up, for this generation of like PS4 or like the ending days of the PS3, you guys missed out on a lot. So you guys should, if you guys want, you should definitely check out some of these retro games. For a lot of these new gamers, they're always gonna complain and say, oh, the graphics suck to them, or they can't play anything like that. This is 4K or 60 frames per second, all this shit. But if you're not one of those type of people, that's brainwashed with that stuff with technology, then the guys should definitely give it a try and everything like that. You guys won't be disappointed with retro games. They're really good, really good. So yeah, so like I said, let me know in the comment section below and all that good stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. I definitely appreciate it, guys. And I'll see you guys next time for another episode. Take care.